Hello. How lovely to see you. I thought today we just have a nice little bit of me time because you deserve me time. Everyone deserves me time. Now, as you can see, well, you can't see because you can't see into my mug, which I think you'll agree is fantastic. I have a nice cup of tea. Thoughts on the mug? I do think they've missed a trick here. I think they could have said positivity. Yeah, see. Anyway, I hope you've got yourself a nice drink. I hope my mug doesn't also look too dirty to you. I promise you it is nice and clean. I just think I've used it so much. I need to give it a good scrub. Anyway, I hope you've got something lovely to drink. My preference, of course, being a nice hot cup of tea, English breakfast with a dash of milk. Very nice. And if you're feeling extra fancy and extra like you need just a bit of extra something nice, then I have, let's see if I can put this down quite quietly. I have a very nice tin of biscuits. Ooh. We like a tin of biscuits. Yes, we love biscuits. I personally think that there is nothing really that can't be solved with a good cup of tea and a nice biscuit. It just sorts out everything. And these are rather lovely ones by Sarah Miller London. And these are chocolate and orange shortbread. They're very nice. Very nice indeed. In fact, someone bought them for me. And I've had to buy more because they're very yummy. Very yummy. So I may indulge in one of those or 10 of those in just a moment. Now back to you. I hope you are nice and comfy, and whatever time of day it is where you are, I hope that you're feeling nice and relaxed and nice and calm. As you may or may not be able to tell, I'm in my living room with a nice introduction of a bookcase with my little tiny horse. There we go, little tiny horse Woggle. Why is he called Woggle, I hear you ask? Fantastic question. Woggle is a very beloved horse. However, Woggle is slightly, shall we say, not properly formed, in the sense that half of him is sort of quite lopsided. So his face is a bit like that. But he's beautiful, and I love him, and he's taken pride of place. There we go. On the new bookcase. Very lovely. I hope that you are somewhere very nice and comfortable and relaxed and calm. And today it's just going to be all about having a nice little chat, making you feel very lovely and calm, very lovely and comfortable and cozy and nice and all of the things, because let's face it, life gets a little bit busy sometimes. It does. So, leads me to my first question. How are you feeling today? Well, thank you for letting me know. It's normal to have good and bad days. We can wake up and we can feel just fine, or we can wake up and we can feel a bit. We can wake up and feel a bit. I have personally had a very, very good start to the day by listening to a couple of podcasts, and I'm giggling to myself. I don't know why, but I have just been pretending that I was in The Greatest Showman, performing a variety of the tunes as though I were in the film. Just made myself laugh, really. But that's where we're at now. Yes, that's where we're at. Just performing musicals, musical films. Anyway, I am doing okay. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I think, as you may or may not know, these past couple of months have been tricky for me. Just a tad. Wouldn't recommend. Not good. If these past couple of months were something like a trip, I would give it -10 on TripAdvisor. Not good. Bad times. But we go on, we keep moving. So we're here, we're living, we're breathing, and may I say, you are looking very, very lovely. If no one has told you that today, you are looking absolutely delightful. You are. I mean, let's look at these eyes. These eyes are so nice. They are so nice, and a lovely nose, may I add. Very nice smile. Lovely smile. Good ears. Always good to have good ears. And a good shaped face. Well done. Well done, you. Yes. And you've let me know how you're feeling. Good. How are you feeling about the sort of week ahead? Yes. Okay. Yes. I think sometimes we can get ourselves into a little bit of a rut. It's a funny word when you say it out loud like that. Rut. Anyway, we can get ourselves in a little bit of a rut, can't we? And so, don't mind me, I'm just going to trace your face. But a rut can be difficult to get out of. I wonder where the word rut derives from. Rut. Anyway, the important thing is to recognise when we're in a rut, because then we can get out of the rut. We can de-rut. It's very important to de-rut, yes. And that may be by doing something a little bit different this week. Doing things that are out of our comfort zone are always important. I know that for me, if I could spend my life going out for a nice cup of tea, and very specifically a crispy chocolate square from Cafe Nero, I'd be grand. I'd be very content. However, it's important to try new things, whether that be a new cake for me or whether that be a new adventure. It's important to do and try new things, especially when we're feeling a little bit stuck. So maybe this week you set yourself a little mini goal that you're going to try something new. maybe that's a new place for lunch. Maybe that's seeing a film that you wouldn't normally go to see, or watching a TV show that you didn't really think you'd like, but then actually it turns out it's amazing. You never know. Or maybe that is trying a new activity. What could that be? For me, that is climbing. Yes, I've become very into climbing. What sort of climbing? Have a sip of tea and I'll tell you all about it. The tea, which most likely will have gone cold. I've also left the bag in the tea. Opinions on that, please. So, climbing. Yes. Climbing, as in indoor climbing. I was always a fan of climbing a tree as a child, and I remember having a big climbing frame as well in my garden, and I was always just wanting to clamber, wanting to climb, you know, like a little tree person, you know, and I've wanted to try bouldering or climbing for quite a while, and it's great. I was expecting, however, to be strapped into a harness. You know, I love a carabiner clip. I was all ready for it, you know, ready for the helmet hair. No. It is what I would define as free climbing, where you really should down climb. I should emphasise that, rather than what I'm about to say is jump off. When you get to the top, you should down climb. But it is very, very good fun. It is a full body workout, and yes, goodness, I walk into a gymnasium filled with men. It's a lot, but again, out of one's comfort zone. Good. So that's my thing, and I have to say, I would highly recommend doing something out of your comfort zone. It's good. Anyway, on that note, actually, I'd like to quickly say thank you to MV, who very, 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 very kindly bought me a wetsuit. Why do you want a wetsuit, Lucy? Well, as some of you may or may not know, I love a good paddleboard. I love it. Am I good at paddleboarding? No. Thunder. Oh, that's a nice thing, isn't it? Being inside when it's rainy and stormy. That's really nice. It's fine. Yeah, I love a good paddleboard. I'm not the best at actually standing up. I've paddleboarded abroad, and very different than paddleboarding in the UK, where you've got quite a strong current a lot of the time. You should really check the tides as well before you head out. But yes, I love a good paddleboard, but I want to do it sort of all year round, and so I now am the proud owner of a wetsuit. I am a real beach girl at heart, and yes, I just sorry, got distracted, but I really love being in the water. I love being in the water. And a few days ago, I actually was bodyboarding, which is very funny. It's very funny seeing an adult bodyboard, because Typically, they are using sort of child's bodyboard with sort of fun patterns on, but it's very good fun. And there were these 10-foot waves, and yeah, I love nothing more than just being in the water. Yeah, I mean, sort of, I was going to say clothing, but bikini did slightly come off. Very strong, very strong waves. But no, a wetsuit is just what I need. Just what I need. So I'd recommend doing some kind of physical activity just to get yourself out of a bit of a rut. Anyway, you are a very, very lovely person. And even if sometimes we don't feel like it, karma always comes around. It does. And when we get in a bit of a dark place, or a place where we're just in a bit of a funk, we can think about those people who aren't perhaps so nice. And we think, why are they okay? Why are they fine? Why have they got, all this happiness, or why have they got what I want? But karma always has a way of working stuff out. And what we need to remember in moments where we let our thoughts go to those sorts of places is that it is completely okay to feel that way. It's normal to feel a little bit of that green-eyed monster come up, a little bit of that anger. But what we should do is, instead of letting that sort of fester away, because that's not nice, what we want to do is we just want to use that, it in a positive way. And whether that is dancing our anger out and very badly singing along to a musical soundtrack, or whether that is doing an activity out of the norm, or whether that is just meditating, or doing some yoga, or doing something to take your mind to a positive place. That's what we need to do. Because otherwise we become something that no one wants to become. And that is bitter. Yes. One of my favourite songs, and my favourite lines from this song, is Kate Nash Foundations, way back in the day when I was a teenager. And there's a line that says, you said I must eat so many lemons because I am so bitter, followed by, I said I'd rather be with your friends, mate, because they are much fitter. Great line. I actually had that on a piece of wall art. Anyway, we never want to become bitter, because that's not nice. Being bitter isn't better. So we just want to stay nice and calm with our thoughts, and you deserve your mind to feel calm and relaxed and happy. Yeah. Shall we have a biscuit? Is it time yet? It's a very lovely tin. Sounds a little bit like rain, doesn't it? I like it. I love the combination of chocolate and orange, I have to say. It naturally reminds me of a Terry's chocolate orange, which then reminds me of Christmas. And as we move into this autumnal part of the year, it's quite nice to have nice little treats. Saying that, I'm a treat kind of gal, 24/7, 365 days of the year, you know. But it's nice to have nice little cozy treats like that, I think. Yeah. There was a little bit of loud thunder there, so I just stopped myself for a second. What's your favourite sort of part of this time of year? Is it those little crunchy leaves on the tree? Well, technically the crunchy leaves would be now on the floor. Is it the crunchy leaves on the floor? Is it the trees getting that lovely sort of coppery colour? Is it that fresh morning crisp air? Oh, that's good. I say that's good. I detest the cold. However, if it comes with sunshine, then that's okay. That's nice. That's nice. I really like when the weather's not so good, being inside and being cozy at this time of year. I think that's very, very lovely. I'm going to get one of those fake, I don't know what this is, but it sort of looks like this. It's a sort of chimney style electric fire. That's what I'd like. It has like a fire effect. I can't have like an open fire in here. But I think there's really something magic about sitting by a fire or being near a fire. I love those things where you put the fire on the TV, and it's so strange how our brains go to a place of, oh, that's cozy, that's warm, isn't it? Even if it's not physically hot. How are you feeling? How are you doing with me? Waffling along. Sometimes it's nice just to have a bit of a chat, isn't it? I think that alone can make you feel a little bit better, and that's what we're all about here. Because life can get a lot, and sometimes something as simple as having a chat, sharing a drink together, can just be so nice. So nice. And may I say, I love your outfit. No, honestly, I love it. It looks great on you. You look very comfortable. Oh. I was planning on going for a walk. The only thing about thunder I don't like is when it comes with lightning. Mind you, I'm not going outside, you know, like a sort of lightning magnet, so hopefully it should be fine. What I am doing, though, is a friend is coming round and we are going to cook. That's a bit nice, isn't it? A bit nice to have a bit of a cook. Lovely. What's your favourite type of thing to eat this time of year? Now, if you're in the UK, it may be a roast. Nice roast dinner. That's good. That's good. Naturally, all of my talk could easily fall into food chat, so don't worry, guys. It's the end of that. But I do love a good roast. Love a good roast. And today's dish is a chicken tzatziki rice thing. I'm very excited. This comes from me getting a win of the week, which was finding a brand new cookbook, which has only just been released. It's only been out for like a week or two, in a charity shop window for like a tenth of the price. I don't know maths, but it was cheaper. It was a lot cheaper. I was very excited. The woman was closing the shop, and I looked at her in the eye as though if I didn't get this book, I would have cried. And she did open the door for me and allowed me to purchase the book, and I was very, very happy. I was very happy. And the recipe comes from this book. For anyone wondering, in fact, I will show you. Hold on. Okay. It is this book. I don't know if we can. There we go. It's very exciting. I'll try to show you what it looks like. See if I can find it. I love a bit of chicken. Let me show it to you. Okay, looks like this. It's going to be very yum indeed. Jammy onions. That would be a very good name for a band. Welcoming on stage the Jammy Onions. Great, so I'm very excited about that. Lots of people are not a fan of Jamie Oliver because he famously is known for basically ending the era of turkey twizzlers in school. Very sad. And chicken nuggets. The chicken nuggets. Very sad. But I like his books. So that's the plan of the day. Anyway, I hope that through my waffling and having a little sit down, a little moment of self-reflection, you're feeling good. This is what we like. This is what we want. Because there is nothing worse than just feeling a bit low and feeling a bit down. And whilst I can be all smiles to you, please don't sit there and think, how can she be so fine? I'm not feeling fine. Why is she feeling fine? Trust me, we can all be fine in certain moments. I have ups and downs. I am a normal, breathing, living human. I'm not an AI robot, and neither are you. And it is totally okay to not be okay. Like it truly is. So let's just finish off our time together with some positive affirmations. I know that some people think these are a little bit silly. They're a little bit like self-indulgent. They're a little bit sounded very odd when I said indulgent. Self-indulgent. They are a little bit just icky. A little bit icky. But it's nice to be nice, and why shouldn't we also be nice to ourselves? You know? So anything we say to a friend or a family member or a partner that we love, we should also be able to say to ourselves. So, okay, I'm going to repeat some stuff. So repeat after me. I am loved. I am important. I matter. It's okay that I'm not always okay. every single day I try my hardest, and that's all anyone can do. I am enough. Things will get better. I look forward to the future. I am loved. I am needed. Everything will be okay in the end, and if it's not okay, it's not the end. Now let's have a nice little cuddle. Come here, come here, come here, come here. It has been so nice to see you today. I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing nap, an amazing sleep, an amazing adventure, whatever you're doing. And I will be so excited to see you again very soon. Now, if you don't mind, I'll save you the sounds of me crunching, and I will go and enjoy my cup of tea, which I will pop in the microwave, don't judge me, and I will have a nice shortbread biscuit.